everyone, Thordan Smash here, out doing a little bit of rock climbing, but today we are going to be talking all about, well, new legends, meta balances, and everything you guys need to know. We're also going to go ahead and give out a universal heirloom. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic.
Welcome back, Legends, and it's leak season with season 26 being right around the corner, and we did get some new information, at least from one of my sources, and we're going to go ahead and start with Mad Maggie with a reworked ultimate. In testing, the Wrecking Ball still will exist, but instead of leaving little speed boost pads behind it like it's Mario Kart for war criminals, it now drops oil canisters that ignite into flame trails. Think Fuse's ult, but it will actually be moving. It's a dynamic fire zone, a roaming barbecue, makes sense with Mad Maggie. It takes Maggie's kit in a new direction, less about chasing kills and speed, and more about controlling terrain and pushing teams out of cover. It could make her a viable counter to bunker comps like Rampart, Caustic, and Catalyst, and Caustic's being talked about for a new buff, so it makes a lot of sense. Also worth noting, combining this ult with her passive speed while holding shotguns and wall hacks from damaged enemies, she's not just aggressive now, she's actually pretty controlling. It's new territory for Maggie mains, all 7 of you out there. Now, Crypto is also finally getting some, stuff that we've needed for a long time. He's always been like a really cool legend. There's just one problem. You're usually sitting in a bush, ignoring your teammates, and missing the entire team fight while driving a drone into a pole. But now, the leaked rework that I'm hearing is his EMP is being detached from the drone and turned into a grenade-style tossable. And his drone may now move like Vantage's bat. Click, fly, go, instead of full manual piloting. This is huge because it redefines what tactical recon means in Apex. Crypto is always a high risk, high reward, but the risk, complete separation from your squad, rarely justified the reward. The tossable EMP changes things pretty entirely. He can now initiate fights in real time. He synergizes better with fast comps like Octane, who's also getting a rework in the near future, Wraith, and Revenant, whose pick rate has absolutely been soaring, and it empowers aggressive Crypto playstyles instead of just camping banners. As for the drone, a quality of life change like Vantage's bat would eliminate his steep learning curve. No more flying your drone 50 meters only to realize it's stuck on a pole, like I just said. Now, next up is actually RE45, aka the gun you forgot it existed until it had hammer points. According to the leak, it's now going to be an energy pistol. That weird energy pistol prototype has actually been scrapped, and the RE45 is getting an actual rework and a reactive skin in season 27. And the RE45 has always been in a weird limbo. It feels good in early fights, but it loses all utility past the first ring. That being said, if you got disruptor rounds and care package rotations, it was pretty fun. A rework could change its role entirely. Could it be a close range burst weapon, add a new mechanic like overcharged shots or volt style bullet magnetism, or maybe a rework around headshot scaling to reward precision over spam? Of course, Octane, which we talked about just a second ago, the man, the myth, the syringe spammer, and absolutely the guy that will steal your loot on your team. And also known for stimming into fights 1v3, dying and yelling, they were one shot on the death screen. But now the leak says this stim may become a team-wide buff, which would be fantastic, or get this, they may add secondary buffs to him just like faster reload speed or faster healing while stim. It's pretty massive. Octane could become a movement anchor for high-speed team rotations, a self-sustaining brawler who heals mid-fight, or even a hybrid support who boosts his team without giving up his playstyle. There's also potential perk additions they're talking about with faster reloads equals shotgun synergy, faster healing, better sustain with medkits and syringes, and an area of effect stim where you're literally a team flanker and that comp becomes viable. Also, we have to talk about this because it's been wanted by fans for a very long time, wall running. So take a deep breath, this one's a little out there. Wall running is apparently coming back, but it's not going to be like Titanfall. According to the leak, you don't need a wall, you just run in midair using boosters. It isn't movement, it isn't myth making, but what could it even really be? It may be tied to a new Legends passive, likely jetpack or hover tech related, as we've seen that come in very recently a lot. Could also be an LTM mechanic or an experimental ability in the pipeline. Think Pathfinder ziplines, but invisible and momentum based. Sorry Pathfinder mains, it looks like you're going to have a little bit of competition. That raises, though, some questions about verticality abuse, animation clarity, and overall fairness. A Skyrunner Legend would fundamentally change how Apex handles cover, map knowledge, and positioning. If you thought Horizon's verticality was frustrating back a couple seasons ago, wait till someone skates past your bullets in thin air. And now the big one, and this one I'm pretty excited about, there are mini reworks for Seer and Conduit. Seer is rumored to be getting a mini rework similar to Ash's recent tune-up. Likely targets visual clutter, audio fatigue, and potentially less wall hack spam, but more predictive skill expression. This is obvious. Respawn has talked a lot about wanting to change Seer and make him good again. The goal is to make Seer, though, feel less oppressive and more intelligent. Expect changes to how you see enemies or how often his passive pings, and Conduit is finally getting a new perk, or at least it's rumored, a permanent shield regen even when Tether is broken. Right now, her regen is conditional and not always the best, but that's everything that I've been hearing recently about Season 26 and some changes coming with it. We're going to go ahead and jump into community clips now. Don't forget to submit your own to me at Thordan Smash on Twitter. But without further ado, let's roll it.
Caught like a rat in a trap. Rockstar out.
What am I looking
Reloading. Come on, get up. Don't let her get me killed. We're inside the next ring. Like a rat in a trap. Moving here. Focus. Do
Care package being delivered.
care package incoming. Opening fire. This will bind them. Enemy shield cracked. Reloading. Recharging shields. Reloading. Enemy shield cracked. Shields are depleted. Recharging. Eliminate the enemy. Under the assault.
Bro.
Fence in position. The circuit is complete. Laying fences. The circuit is I leveled up. With my new upgrade, I shall go electron. The enemy shield. Reloading.
That Christian. They cracked me. I was about to say, oh my god!
What are your thoughts on the legend meta changes? And also, don't forget to check out the video in the top left corner where we went ahead and did some outdoor rock climbing, but we got hit by a thunderstorm and, well, it wasn't very pretty. But as always, thank you for stopping by. Keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.